Welcome to Home Built Workshop, and welcome back to another Wednesday Live. You guys know the drill. We got some time here. We're going to hang out, talk shop, talk life, talk what other fun stuff. Holidays. What you guys got going on for the holidays? But let's settle in for a little while and just hang out. I hope you guys are all doing great. Hope everything is going amazing for you. I cannot believe that right now is, well, it's Wednesday. Obviously, we wouldn't be doing Wednesday Live. Christmas is in 2 days. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. I hope you guys are all ready for Christmas, because I know I'm not. I'm not ready. Not at all. What I want to know is, what are you guys working on? You guys got any Christmas projects, last minute Christmas things that you're trying to get done? Right on, right on. Yeah, so I know that I've got some stuff that I need to work on for sure, and I don't have a whole lot of time. I've already dug some lumber out. I gotta make another small batch of little peg games. Those peg games, I gotta make some more because I'm clean out of them. So I gotta try to hurry up and get some of these cut today and drill a whole bunch of holes and get some of those done. I'm gonna make a small batch of them. I don't know however many I can get out of these couple of boards. I got a board of elm here that I'm going to use, as well as that of aspen. I'll kind of make a small batch of them. I don't know. I can probably get, this is a live edge piece here, so I probably can't get a ton of them out of there, but I don't know. We'll see. Should be able to get at least half a dozen or more. And then this little piece, I don't know. I should be able to get a handful of them out here. It's got a couple splits and stuff in here, but that's what I'm going to be working on later. Last minute Christmas projects. Harry Dude's here. What's up, man? What is going on? How are you this morning? Not this morning there, but how are you this afternoon? How's that? Are you ready for the holidays? I can't believe it. 2 days away. We don't have much time, so it's time to hurry up and scramble and get some things done. I have a feeling that a lot of people are kind of out with holiday stuff and that sort of thing right now, but yeah, we're not. We're here. We're in the shop. We got a few things going on, and we also got a little downtime going on, but mainly because it's you know, we got school's on Christmas break, so we got some, a little bit of time in between. So we're trying to juggle projects and free time and all that sort of thing. But Epperson says good morning. Harry Dude says, well, it's just after 3 a.m. So good morning. You're right. It is. It is 3 a.m. So it is still morning. Yes. How are you guys doing today? You guys working on, you got any Christmas stuff in the works? Any projects? Secret projects? You don't have to give it away, but like I said, I gotta get after a couple of these games, some of these things made, because I have none left at the moment. So gotta replenish a little stock on those with some new wood choices. I've not made any out of elm, so we're gonna do that and see how it goes. And I'm also in the middle of editing the video for the 3D printer, which I'm so far enjoying. Chaos says that was weird. Good morning. What was weird? Did it do some kind of weird thing? What's going on, dude? How are you this Wednesday morning? Are you on Christmas break? But yeah, I'm in the middle of editing a couple of videos. Got to make these peg games, and yeah, Haley and I are just kind of hanging out as well too. So a lot of stuff going on, really. It's crazy. We got another, probably, what do we have, 2 weeks week and a half yet of Christmas break from school, so Haley will be here with me pretty much, well, the whole time, and we're just trying to figure out stuff to do and still get some projects done. As of right now, they're planning to go back to school in January. We'll see how that goes. Epperson says, no, we don't celebrate holidays, just been doing winter cleaning since things have slowed to a dead stop. And that is a good time to jump in and do some cleaning out for sure. I did some of that, not related to holidays really or anything, but I did some of that a week or so ago, spent some time cleaning up some stuff here in the shop. It doesn't really look like I got very far, yeah, but to me, I can see a difference, and it's always nice to just kind of get things cleaned up, and you kind of get a fresh look at things, and I don't know. I know what you mean. I'm with you, dude. Kaya says, I have this small keyboard for my second computer, and I guess it was on number lock. I'm off for this week and next week. Nice! That's awesome. You guys doing anything, or just kind of kicking it? That's all we're doing. But yeah, that number lock key. That is, number lock is only second. It's my second favorite, least favorite key. My first one is caps lock. I cannot stand that key. Caps lock, to me, my opinion, is got to be the worst key ever put on a keyboard. In fact, all of my keyboards that I use, I rip that number or the caps lock key off, so you can't accidentally hit it. I don't know how many times, you hit the thing on accident and you just start typing, and you got, if you're like me, I have to look, right? So I'm typing, and I look up and it's all capitals. It drives me crazy. I used to even do that when I was working in town. All my keyboards there had no caps lock key, and someone else would use it because a couple of them were shared, and I would rip them off, and they'd be like, what's going on? So they'd get in there with a pencil and they'd push caps lock key. So one time I put epoxy down in there so you couldn't hit the caps lock key. Oh boy, it's funny. XK Tree says, good morning. It's been a while since I got to catch you live. What is going on? I'm glad you're able to tune in. How have things been going for you? You got anything in the work? You working on anything in particular? Or any plans for the holiday time? Cass says, just hanging out, working on some videos here and there, and then get ready for my big New Year's live stream. Cool. Yeah, I got some stuff, some videos here and there as well. Very similar, just when I can. Like I said, because Haley doesn't have school right now, whether in person or home learning. So we're just, we kind of got all day, every day, until the beginning of January at least. So kind of trying to just mix in some, some fun with some work time and some video editing and, just juggling everything. Giovanni's here. Giovanni says, okay, I'll keep you company from Italy. Right on, Giovanni. I don't know how to say Christmas. I was going to try to say something in Italian, but I should have prepared. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Giovanni. I'm glad you were able to. Ciao. All the way from Italy. All right, so let's see. What do you guys have any Christmas holiday projects in the works? I already asked that, didn't I? Because Epperson already answered me. See, I'm repeating myself. See, I didn't make notes. Sometimes I make notes, and that way I know I don't miss anything. But I don't always do that. And when I don't, then it's just kind of a mess. Giovanni, come on, soon it'll be a vaccine for everyone. XK Tree, I'm working solo on a job building cabinets and displays for a flooring design center. That sounds cool. Nice. Sounds like some sort of a commercial project. That's pretty awesome. Cass says, I need to fix my dang snowblower. I think it just has really old fuel in it. That's probably... You're probably right. if it's been in there for a really long time, that stuff will gum up inside the carburetor. If it's regular gas, just regular gas station gas, and it doesn't have any stabilizers in it, that stuff will kind of gel and gum and get all crusty and gross in there, and that can cause it to not run. But it can be, it's pretty easy to fix that sort of thing too. Sometimes you can just flush it out with some good gas and it'll run, depending on how bad it is. If it's really bad, you may have to pull the carburetor off, take it apart, and clean it out. But if it's just slightly gummed up, sometimes you can put fresh gas in it and it'll run, but not always. That's why for stuff like that, if you're going to be leaving gas in there all the time, you need to use, at the bare minimum, some gas stabilizer. But even better than that would be to go and get you, when you fill up your can, go to a place that has non-ethanol gas. That stuff will not break down, and it won't gum up. It'll just stay good. So that would be my recommendation. Go get some good non-ethanol gas. There's a couple stations in town. I don't know about down your way. I'm gonna have to look and see. But there's a website. What the heck is that name now? I got it linked. I got it linked on my website. What is that? Freegas.org? Is it freegas.org? Not free gas. Huh. Ethanol free gas. What is the name of that? Something.org. Something gas. I think it's free-gas.org. I think. I'm not sure. But get some good gas, some good ethanol-free gas. It's about, last time I got some, it was about the same cost as High Test. But that'll help. And if you need some help, let me know. Epperson says run non-ethanol in it. Yep, that's it. Of course, Chaos, if our winter continues like it is, you won't need it anyway. Man, I'm quite jealous of everybody that lives in the Northeast, including all of my family who lives up there. And yeah, man, they got such an awesome snowstorm. It's great. I wish we got that here. KK, hey bro, love from Greece to everyone. What's up, man? Welcome. Glad you're able to tune in. Hope things in Greece are going amazing for you. Harry Dude says, not a project, but a question. Is there anything a compound miter saw can do that a table saw can't? I'm considering selling my compound saw now that I have a decent table saw. I think... I think the first thing that I would say would be technically no, I think. But the only thing I can think of is if you need to cut angles, the miter saw can definitely do that quicker, I think. I'm thinking about that just for a minute. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on that too. Is there a reason you couldn't get rid of a compound miter saw and use only a table saw to make all of your cuts? I mean, technically you could probably do all of that with a good table saw. Sometimes the angles, if you needed to cut a 45 degree angle, not a bevel angle, but a 45 degree, you can do that with a sled. You could do any sort of angles with a sled if you took the time to make the sled. Or do you just go and cut it with the miter saw? That's the only thing I can think of is certain angles. A bevel angle, that's easy on a table saw for the most part. But I'm thinking that to just, if you want to do a 22.5 degree cut, the miter saw to me is just the faster way to go. But it's not always about faster. I'm just thinking in my head, if I had room for a miter saw and a table saw, I would totally have both. I would have a miter saw station for rough cutting dimensions and that sort of thing, and angles and bevels, I probably would have both if I had space. But that's just me. If you feel that you know your work process and the kind of projects that you do, so if you feel you can get by without it, I mean, there's, by all means, you totally can. I know I don't have one. I don't have a miter saw, and I do everything I need to on the table saw, but there are times when I'm working with something long and I'm trying to cross cut where I just don't have room to work with the long board on the table saw, whereas if I had a miter saw, I'd be really quick to just done. But I've still been able to make it work. Sometimes it does cause me a little bit of extra runaround kind of thing, trying to figure out the best way to do it, but I mean, it can be done. But if I had the space, though, I definitely would tell you that I personally would have. That's just me. So, Harry dude, that's my 2 cents. You can make it work without a miter saw, but it's your call. Chaos said, yeah, I had fuel stabilizer in it, but still did not use it for about 2 years or so. I need to drain the old and try new. It tries to start with starter fluid, but not with gas in it. Yeah, the carburetor might be gummed up in there. You could try a little carburetor cleaner in the carburetor. Spray some in there before you put fresh gas in there. I don't know. It sounds like it might have to be taken apart. But, again, I have had success just putting, spraying some carb cleaner in there, putting fresh gas in it, and been able to get it to go. Not always. It's kind of one of these, up in the air things. My name is Mike, says puregas.org. Yes, thank you. Pure-gas.org. And you can put in your location, Chaos, and it'll tell you all the stations around that have ethanol-free fuel. I know there's a couple up on Woodman. That's one of the ones that I go to. In fact, the one that's at the eastern side is one that I actually added that point on their website. So, I don't know what's down your way, but go on there and check it out. Pure-gas.org. Rogue's here. Rogue says, hey everybody, good to see you. What is up, Rogue? How are things going for you? Mr. Doughboy, good morning. KK, nice. Sempackin, what's up, Sempackin? Sempackin says, good morning to you, Jeff, and everyone. Good morning to you. How are things going up in your neck of the woods? Did you guys get a bunch of snow? I don't know if you got snow in your area or not. I know my family, well, I mean, they're a little different location, but in the Northeast, they got a whole bundle of it in the Pennsylvania area, and it's awesome. Epperson says to Chaos, basically, if you're in no hurry, tear down the carb, let it soak in fresh gas a few days. That should clear it up. Yep, true. Sempackin says, more work to cut angles on a table saw. I do agree with that, but it can be done. KK, where are you people? This is the most popular America's Live. Come on, give us 200,000. Jeff, you have my family's likes. Right on, man. Thank you. Where? Well, I think you know where I am. I'm in Colorado, the state of Colorado, here in the U.S. So we got the U.S., we got Greece, we got Italy, we got Sempackin in BC, up in Canada. Poor Conservative's here. Poor Conservative says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Poor Conservative, Merry Christmas to you, too. Sempackin, Merry Christmas, Poor Conservative. Right on, right on. Chaos says, this snowblower is kind of weird. It's not as simple as a lawnmower, so I still have to figure out where they have the carburetor. They probably have some sort of plastic cover or something, a case, something like that, covering it up. If you remove some sort of probably a plastic kind of panel or something. I'm just guessing. I don't even know what it looks like, but you probably will find it. I know I've got a lawnmower, like a push lawnmower that's got a big plastic shroud over the top. So it makes it look all sleek and, kind of cool and all, but you can't. The only thing I can see sticking off the side is the muffler and the gas tank. Everything else is covered. So until you pull there's a couple of bolts or something on the top, and this whole cover comes off, then you can see, okay, there's the air filter, there's the, all the carburetor, everything else. So if there's some sort of a shroud covering on the top, see if you can remove a couple screws and pull that off of there. Most likely nothing's going to fall off. It's probably just going to be some sort of a cover, and you might be able to find it then. But look for the air filter. If you know where the air filter is, that behind or below the air filter is going to be where, I'm not even sure where the air filter is. See if you can pull a cover off. Find the air filter, pull plastic parts off, and you'll find things. Most likely, almost every time, if it's just a plastic cover, it's not going to disassemble something. It's just going to remove a cover, and everything else is going to be bolted on. So don't worry if you have to pull something off. I'm sure it's not going to disconnect something important. Senpakin says they got 10 inches. Wow. In the area that my family lives, in Pennsylvania, they got 24 to 27 inches of snow. That's awesome. And I'm kind of like one of those weird ones that actually enjoys the snow like that. Here where I live in Colorado, the weather, when we do typically get snow, one thing that's kind of cool is a lot of times the very next day, the sun's going to come out and the roads are going to clear off and it's going to be just fine. It might be cold, kind of cold, but we don't typically get snow that sticks around. And part of me I kind of wish we would, because I grew up in the Northeast, and when we hit wintertime, we just had snow, right? It's when I was growing up, when it would snow, you'd hit, I don't know, November, December time frame. When it started snowing, you had snow on the ground until spring. And I kind of miss that because I enjoy playing in the snow, and I know my daughter loves playing in the snow. We haven't got any this year, really. And a lot of times when we get a bad snow here, it comes with a wind in the form of a blizzard. And it's rare that we just get snow that falls. And honestly, I miss that. I miss just getting snow. I know there's a lot of people that live out here. In fact, one guy lives near me, and he's from the Northeast as well. And I said something about that I was jealous of everybody that got this snow, and he's like, "What are you talking about? You're ridiculous." Because that's kind of what he likes about being out here is we don't get that kind of snow, but yeah. KK says, "Merry Christmas, brothers, to all of you. America, Canada, Alaska." Yeah. Right on, man. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Poor Conservative says, 50 degrees here in Michigan. We had that yesterday. The last couple days we've been in the 50s. Today it's like 17 degrees out right now, and the wind is blowing fairly strong. But we're supposed to be back up to the 40s, I think, tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow and Friday, Saturday are supposed to be really nice, I guess. So it doesn't look like a white Christmas for us. Unless we get a hard frost in the morning, but... Chaos says, oh yeah, I'm not even sure where the air filter is. I saw that one come in. Epperson says, under all that plastic. LOL. Yeah. Chaos says, it has a big metal. See what I can see. Yeah. If there's... We had a little glitch there. I saw it freeze up. If you have some kind of cover, like I said, take that sucker off. Maybe it's a couple screws around the bolts down the top, and it's freezing. We're freezing. Hopefully it doesn't mess up on your end. See what you can find. If you need to, dude, shoot me over some pictures. Text me a picture or something. And we'll figure it out. XK Tree, I'm in San Diego, where it's going to be sunny and 75. Nice. Rogue says, to chaos, usually a carb or spark. Oh, good call on the plug. I immediately was thinking gas. You might try a plug, too. Of course, we don't know if the carb is clean yet, though. Good call. That's another one to think of, Chaos. Spark plug, too. Spark plugs are cheap. A couple bucks, you can throw a new one in there. A lot of times it's worth it just to replace it anyway. Rogue says, yeah, we got hit in PA. Yes. Man, I got pictures from my mom and from my brother and everybody, and it's so cool. Rogue says, love it here. Get all the seasons. I'm with you, man. That's where I grew up. Jimmer, 24 to 40 inches. Where'd you get 40? I heard Binghamton was pretty piled. Scent packing. I love the snow. You can't alpine sled without snow. I was sledding in probably 10 to 12 feet. Holy cow. We're freezing real bad. I hope this signal is coming through okay for you guys. I think it's the weather, honestly, because I'm right now. Again, I'm streaming with my cell signal hotspot. I really think it's the weather. There it is. Still, it's bad. Epperson says, I do small engine repair. I'll do that to get reactions out of customers. Tell them they need a carb cleaning. And then I'll say, now we just got to figure out where they put it. Yep. You probably do a lot more than me. I've done my fair share of small engine repair, but I don't do it on the regular. You guys hear that? What the heck was that? It sounded like some branches or something blew down. Sunpack, and maybe even more. You can't touch the bottom when you fall off. That's crazy. I've never been in that deep of snow. Well, unless you count snowdrifts. I remember, Jimmer, I'm sure you remember, 93 and 94 both. We got really bad snowstorms, and we had 10, 12 foot snowdrifts, and we used to climb up and play on top of those, and that was pretty cool. But that's different than 10 or 12 feet of just snow on the ground. Jimmer says we'll be all gone tomorrow with rain coming, calling for flooding. Oh no, it's gonna be gone, man. KK, smile if you can, brothers. I can because I love the show. Homeville Workshop. Right on. Take care, Jeff. We're always with you, and there's sunshine here in my town. 17 Celsius. Right on, man. Thank you. Chaos. Yeah, I'll have to try spark plugs, although I've only used it 3 times since I got it 4 years ago, so I would not think the spark plug will be that bad yet. Yeah, it's probably not. It's probably the gas. It really is. If it's not that old. Rogue status, home built poltergeist. Oh no, are you getting? Is it doing the glitchy thing? It's glitching real bad over here. I don't know if I can even do anything to. I can try moving my wireless device around and see if that makes any difference, but. Send back in. I wish I could send photos. I know, I wish you could through here. Jimmer says Endicott got 40. Wow. Oh, look who's here. Gina's here. Yeah, I missed half the show. You did miss half the show. We're just having a good old time. Except I'm glitching on this end. I don't know if it is on that end. Chaos says to Sendpack, and that's why I need to talk Jeff into making Discord channel. I honestly... Cass has been trying to talk me into doing Discord for a while. And I know it's a pretty popular thing, but my answer is always I don't know. I don't have a great answer, honestly. I don't have time. I feel like I don't have time to manage another platform. I barely have time to manage the ones that I'm managing, unless it replaced something, and that's what I'm not sure. So, if I could not do something else in place of Discord, I don't know. I have looked into it a few times, but I don't know, Chaos. I might need more info on that, because I know you've told me a bunch of things you can do on there that you can't do on other things, but I don't need to add another platform. I don't have time right now. Ron's Beer Reviews. Hello this morning and Merry Christmas from Massachusetts, USA. Merry Christmas, Ron's Beer Reviews and Tools. From cold and windy Colorado this morning. And thank you. Poor Conservative says, I bet that's not the first time Gina said that to Jeff. That's just wrong. Gina said, I missed all the fun. Rogue says, hey, you should make a Discord channel. Okay, I'm gonna throw it out there to you guys that are here right now. If there was, let's pretend for a moment. Let's say there was a Discord channel for Home Built Workshop. Would you guys participate and join me on that? I want to know what you think. And Chaos, would that wouldn't replace these lives, right? I don't know. I gotta research more. Now Patty says, hey, how you doing? After you've been making the leather work for the fencing tools, I sent for a bunch of leatherwork tools. They showed up today. Guess I'll have to make my own over Christmas. Ah, that's awesome. That is awesome. Did you guys see that? Oh, I just got it buried. I wonder if I can get it out without knocking boards over on my head. Ah! This, whoops. This is the leather fencing tools pouch that I just posted the other day. I'm gonna say that as far as the final result, this is I'm proudest of this one so far, of this leather project. You know, it seems like every one you learn and you perfect, maybe not perfect, but you learn and you improve on another portion of whatever you're trying to do. Every time I do something in leather, something gets a little better, whether it's cutting gets more accurate and cleaner, and stitching gets cleaner, and finishing gets a little better, or something like that. But this one I really like. If you guys haven't seen this, head over to the YouTube channel. It just came out, the video was just on Saturday, so if you want to check that out. So Patty, that's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see what you make. Probably poor concerned with that either, Gina. Cass said, once it's set up, I have about 4 mods that keep the peace in there for me. Okay. KK says, poltergeist and zombies walking on the streets. No, that's just me. I don't like that. As the wind I hear out there about 30 miles an hour. Jimmer says, yes, 93, what was it, 45 feet? Made 5,000 shoveling. Yeah, it was crazy. We had, at my mom's in 93, I think it was 3, maybe 3.5 feet. And we were legitimately snowed in for 3 days before they could get up our little road. And they couldn't, they had that big 4-wheel drive snowplow, big dump truck, not like a pickup, I mean like a all-wheel drive dump truck, and it was like a beast in plowing snow. That couldn't make it up our little road. They had to come up with a loader and dig it out. It was crazy. Chaos says, I join you. Rogue gives the thumbs up. Sam Packin says, not what Discord is. Poor Conservative doesn't know what Discord is. Chaos says, no, I think of it as a forum that I don't have to manage with chat, announcements, and ton more. Yeah, so it wouldn't replace live videos. It's just a place where you guys could go and sign up. Not sign up. I don't even know. I don't honestly. It's kind of like the forum that I started on my website, I believe, but not on my website. I don't know. Yeah, Harry Dude says, what is Discord? I've heard of it, but not sure what it is. I find more platforms to maintain would be painful. I'm resisting going to Instagram for my business. Yes, that is my take as well, right? You know, you have YouTube, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever platforms you're on, to try to interact with people on all of them. For me, the ones I have right now are just about the most of what I feel I can manage. I can't juggle that many. That's my hesitation with Discord. Nothing against it. I'm not anti-Discord or anything like that. But I feel trying to manage that as well is kind of tricky. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming, kind of, with you guys while we talk about this. Senpakin says, that was a great video. Thanks, man. Cass says, Discord was mainly for people to link up to play video games, but has grown to more, especially a way to allow the to interact with each other on their free time. Harry Dude says, sort of like a forum. Yeah, it is. It's like a forum that I started. But even that, I haven't had a whole lot of time to go back in and try to do more of that forum that's on there. Epperson never heard of it till now. Chaos says you should come over and be on the live. Or I should go there and be on the live with him. He's got better internet. Pork and Stripper says, I've never seen a forum on your website. If you go to the website, and is it the community? There's a community tab, and it's a forum. You can sign up and join the forum. Honestly, I haven't done much with it since I created it. I was really excited to put it together and get everything working. And then I just haven't gone back in there and tried to do a whole lot with it. Again, it comes down to the time thing. David's here. David says, good man, your video helped me about how to sharpen an axe. Awesome! I am glad to hear that. Hopefully you got your axe nice and sharp. Oh, it glitched really bad right there. I don't know what you guys are seeing. If it's freezing up on your end, I hope it's not. But, yeah. But right on. I'm glad you're able to get your axe sharpened up, David. That's great. Chaos says, for example, mine's for people interested in the Army, so they come to talk about joining. Those that are in share their experiences, photos, and just chat with each other. I definitely can see. How much time do you have to spend in there, though? Do you spend a lot of time like replying and interacting with people? Because kind of, I don't know. I'm just trying to get all the options. Jimmer, yep, National Guard came in and rescued people, as I remember. Yeah, I remember that as well. Senpakin says either drop YouTube or Facebook platform. Well, I can't drop YouTube. I don't think I'd drop Facebook either, honestly. I use it a fair amount. I don't know. Cass says he needs to do the show from my house. I have 1 gig internet. Yeah, I have I don't know what I'm getting out of my phone right now, but as much as this thing's glitching, it can't be that fast. And at the house, we're lucky if we get 10. We're supposed to be 15 is the max that we can get. Epperson, well, I got to get at it, folks. See y'all next week. Right on, man. Hey, you guys have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. And, yeah, we'll catch you next week. And Jimmer, Jeff, you need to get a job. I am. I'm working right now. Chaos says, and then we can set up his Discord channel. Hey, ha! I see what you did there. David says, now the handle's broken. Cheap quality. Oh, man. You got it all nice and sharp and then went out and broke the handle. Well, you could. It's not horrible to replace a handle. You could get it. You can get another hardware store kind of handle. Maybe you can get one that's a little bit better. You know, if you could buy a good one from the hardware store. I can't think of any brands off the top of my head at the moment, but I know there's a couple different kinds that my local hardware store has. You know, you can get a different selection of links and a couple different hardwoods they have. They have a pretty decent selection. If you take your handle over there with you, probably find one that fits fairly close, and then just fit it up yourself. Epperson says, boom, peace. Sent packing, just small glitches. Good. Chaos says, oh dang, I did not realize the stream was not frozen anymore, just refreshed. Oh. What did that do? It didn't do anything over here. Did it like kick you out and back in or something? Rogue says, hey, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. I'm with Epperson. Gotta hit it. Have a great day. Right on, Rogue. Have a good one. Merry Christmas to you. Hope you have an amazing holiday. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Patty says, have a good one yourself. Rogue says, Jeff, always a pleasure, man. Rogue out. Boom. Out. Sent Packin says, make a good hardwood handle for the axe. Yeah, that's totally another option. Something that I haven't done, but it's one that I want to do. I'd like to try making it. I've got a couple of broken, a couple hammerheads that have, you hammerhead, no. They have no handles. Some hammers, different things that I've saved just to make some hammels. Can't even talk. Forgot my water. I need to drink right now. My throat's kind of dry, but. I have some hammers with broken handles. There we go. And I've saved them just for the goal of making some handles at some point. And I just haven't yet. But I want to. That's why I save them. I always think of stuff like that. It's like, oh, broken hammer handle. That'll be a good project at some point. Just got to get after it. Gina says, mine wasn't frozen. It's freezing like crazy over here on my end. I don't know. Sandpackin says, like carving a guitar neck. Cass says, I spent a lot of time setting up the Discord to figure it out, and now it mostly runs itself, and I just stop in now and then when I have free time to chat with people. Patty. Hammerhead shark, yeah. Those are those things with the big funny head, right? And they just smash people. Poor Conservative said, a laminated handle for my hatchet. That'd be kind of cool. What I always like too are the like the stacked leather that some of the hatchets or even hammers have. I think is that an E-swing thing where they stack the leather on there? I always thought that was kind of cool. Yeah. Jimmer says, Gina, kids love Frozen movies. Yeah, because she said hers wasn't Frozen. But not so much the second Frozen. Only the first Frozen. That was the only one that was really popular in my house when it came out. And for quite a while after it came out. The second one, yeah, I think it was watched, I don't know, it might have only been watched once. I don't remember seeing it a ton of times. The first one, oh my, even I think can recite a lot of the words in that one. That one was definitely shown a lot around here. Cool. I don't know. It keeps freezing up over here. I can never tell if it's frozen or what. Yeah, it just freezes and yeah, it's weird. My apologies if you guys are experiencing technical difficulties. I was going to try the Wi-Fi at the house because we don't have school learning going on right now using the internet, but when I tested the internet just before I came out here, it was like all kinds of slow because I think the weather, the wind and everything, and it's just weird. We don't have a hardwired internet to our house. It's a wireless, kind of like a cell signal from a tower way out that way. And the weather affects it pretty bad, so that's why I decided to use the cell again. KK! My son plays Iron Maiden in his room, 200 decibels. I like, but I think it's time for Miles Davis and Bill Evans. He's blasting you out of there, huh? It's kind of funny, really. I know I used to do the same thing. crank the music, and the parents are like, turn that down. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, just go in there and put on something different. Just... Gina says, LOL, Haley doesn't even like Frozen anymore. We only saw the second one in theater. I think she didn't like it because Olaf died. Yeah. No, I've seen it once and it wasn't in the theater. So we must have watched it at the house here at least once. So she's probably seen it twice. Sent back and choppy sometimes. No worries. Good. As long as it's still coming through and it's not freezing. KK. Ha ha ha. Yeah, see, just go in there. Mix it up on them. Senpakin says, can't control the weather. I have the same type of internet. Yes, that's, a lot of people in different rural areas, we don't have hardwired internet coming to our house, unfortunately. I would love it if we did. But the only hard wiring that I have coming here is, well, honestly, I don't know, because I've been using this for maybe 10 years or more. The last thing I could get here was dial-up, and that's when I upgraded to this. So for all I know, it's still only a dial-up available. Can you imagine having to go back to dial-up now? That'd be terrible. Oh boy. Poor Conservator says, Bill Evans with Scott LaFaro on bass is awesome. Crank it up. Jimmer says, just bought a workspace for you. Pack your bags. Really? Did you seal the deal? Because I might have to pack the bags. Yeah, poor conservative, or KK, too poor conservative. Yeah. Right on. All right, I'm just a real quick mix-up. Do you guys listen to holiday, Christmas music, holiday music, whatever you deem it termed as? Recommendations. I'm not super big on Christmas music, but I don't mind it. I like some of the classics, and I like some nice acoustic piano stuff. But do you have any sort of Christmas music suggestions? I've seen some really good metal versions of some of the Christmas songs that I actually really like. But if you listen to any sort of holiday music, or you like holiday music, what and by who do you suggest? Just as I like to throw weird random questions out there. Since the music topic came up, I just never mind. Harry Dude says, Christmas music recommendations. Turn it up and play some metal. I like that. Yep. That's what I like. Sent packing, not if I can help it. Yeah, I don't mind it like right at Christmas time, but not like the beginning of November, which is when I started hearing it this year. Then it's a little much. I don't mind it a day or two before Christmas. Cass says, I was like 5 minutes behind on the stream. I'm caught up now. How did that happen? Did it freeze on your end? You're the one who's supposed to have the fast internet. Yeah, Yosemite Sam, just say no to holiday music. Sunpack, and if I do, it's the old crooners. Yeah, I like a little bit of that. Some of the old, the old stuff that I remember as, being a kid. And I think that's just that nostalgia thing that I like, really. Poor Conservative says, Mannheim Steamroller. That is another one that I don't mind. And mainly because it reminds me of my uncle. My uncle used to play a lot of Mannheim Steamroller stuff. And when I hear, even hearing the name Mannheim Steamroller, that's who I think of. I think of my uncle. Patty says, the waitresses Christmas wrapping and Jonah Lewis Send the Cavalry. Probably not heard outside of Ireland and the UK, though. You know what? I just heard yesterday the Waitress's song just yesterday. I have satellite radio in my vehicle, and we were driving around looking at some of the Christmas lights because my area have some really awesome Christmas light displays. We were driving around, and I had the Christmas thing, and we just heard that. So are they? Is that a? Oh wait, it's the other one. Probably not heard outside of Ireland and the UK though. The Waitress's one. I don't know where they're from. I don't know anything about it. I'd have to look it up. Chaos says maybe we need a Jeff original Christmas song. That would be kind of fun. An original Christmas song? I don't know if I could. KK says sometimes I play my bass guitar, Metallica, Megadeth, etc., but don't like death metal. But now this time, jazz is the best. Yeah, I'm not a death metal fan really. But I do like, you know, regular metal. Not death metal, just regular metal. Is that even a thing? Gina says to Patty, we just heard that Waitress's song. Yeah. Jimmer says, bought this big one's still in the works. Oh, okay. The block one, the little block one you were mentioning. Gotcha. That's cool. It's a step. It's a step. Chaos says stainless steel metal or just regular? Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, what kind of metal? There's so many different kinds of metal. You know, there's, yeah. Lots of different kinds of metal. I just like regular metal. New metal. There, I said it. I like new metal, but that's, I don't know, all kinds of metal. KK says, Jeff, my Telecaster is ready, man. You know, I'll send you pictures. You're a good teacher. Well, thanks, brother. I cannot wait to see it, and that is so cool. You like, play some stuff on there and send me a video, because that's awesome. That is so cool. Jimmer says, always go stainless. Yeah, stainless metal. Helen's here. Helen says, dang, late again. Well, you know, you made it still, so it's all good. Welcome, welcome. KK, yeah. Patty says Ohio rings a bell for the Waitresses, but not sure was back in the 80s. Really, that song was? Or they came out in the 80s? I gotta look it up, because I'm not, honestly, I don't know anything about it. If I wasn't trying to use my phone for this unreliable internet connection we're using here, I'd look it up right now while we were hanging here. But yeah, that's crazy that you mentioned that song and we just heard it yesterday evening. That's kind of cool. Maybe what I'll try to do is I'll go I'll go online and I'll find a couple of the metal Christmas songs that I've heard and I'll post them over on the Facebook page. just to share them. So if you guys follow on the Facebook page at all, maybe I'll share them both. I'll share it here on the YouTube community as well as over on the Facebook page. I'll find a couple. I've got a couple of them in mind. As long as I can find them, I'll try to share them with you guys. Kaya says, have you heard that David Hasselhoff song? That is metal. Kind of weird. I think I have. I'm trying to remember what it sounds like now, but I do. It does ring a bell with hearing that. And Patrick's here. What's up, Patrick? Yosemite Sam says, my internet is bad when it's good. When it's bad, I don't have internet. That sounds a lot like me. My internet's bad when it's working. And any tiny little thing, then it's non-existent. So I've been trying to use my phone as a hotspot, and I don't know why. That's like I can do a speed test on the phone, and it reads awesome, and super fast. But as soon as I try to stream with it, it craps out. I don't know. Jimmer says lots more room than you have now. Yeah, Yeah, I got a whole nothing for space here. A couple of feet by a couple of feet. Gina says Leo songs. Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. And if I can remember when I head back inside, I'll share a few of them. That's totally who's coming to mind. Leo. Have you guys heard him? Leo Maracarelli or whatever his name is. He does like these amazing metal covers. If you're into that sort of thing, Chaos, you've probably heard of him. But he's got some awesome covers out there of a lot of songs that you totally wouldn't think of. I think he's out of Sweden or something like that. And yeah, maybe it's not Sweden, but it's somewhere in that area. Lynn says, sounds awesome. Chaos says, if you had a Discord channel, you could have a channel in it for people to share songs in. Just saying. Oh boy. Poor Conservatives Trans-Siberian Orchestra is cool too. Yeah, that's another one that I don't mind. They kind of, rock it up a little bit. And we also heard a couple of theirs last night when we were looking at the Christmas light displays. And there's a couple of places where the people have done their house up with the motion, the automated lights and all that sort of thing, which, any of you guys have experience with any of that automated, the big displays where you time it to music and everything? What are some controller recommendations? You guys have any? I'm gonna research some of that, but just thought I'd throw it out while I was thinking of it. Rick's here. Rick says, "Hey Jeff, I got my truck running. Right on. Nice. That is cool." So I remember we were talking a while back on the pre-oiling when spinning the oil the oil shaft with the drill and all that sort of thing. So you got it all running about. That's cool. Jimmer says you could have internet too. Yeah, they probably have good internet there. Sent Packin says they lie. I know. Until you use their, it's really good internet until you need to use it. And then they're like, yeah, never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. Patty says, I could be wrong. I am often. But I'm sure it was around back then. Yeah, I totally believe you. I'm not familiar with it. So I'll have to look it up. Harry Dude says Frog Leap. Yep, that's exactly who I'm thinking of. KK says, well, I like your culture, people. Amazing USA. You have country music, rock and roll, jazz, everything. Here in Europe, we have the Beatles and Rolling Stones. I want to, I don't know a lot of, like modern bands out of Europe right now. What are some, KK? If you think of it, when you send me pictures of your guitar, because I'll be looking for those, what are some, like metal bands and stuff over there? Like some of the are there any popular bands right now over there? I'd be curious. Lynn says, I agree, poor conservative. Also Boston. Oh yeah, Boston. Forgot about Boston. Rick says, yes. Nice. Poor conservative says, a couple of my instruments in TSO West. Oh, that's cool. Right on. That is awesome. Oh, Chaos says Volbeat. That's right. Yes, Volbeat's from over that away somewhere. Where are they from? Where are they from? Is that Sweden? Somewhere in that area? I don't know. But yes, you're right. Senpakin says, well, I gotta run. I have a ton to do today. Merry Christmas to you, Jeff, and all my friends here. Senpakin, Merry Christmas to you, my friend. I hope you and your family have a wonderful Christmas. Harry Dude says, the KK, one of my favorite bands from Europe, Germany, Halloween. Oh yeah, I've heard of them. That's right. Of course, everybody, I'm sure knows, let's see, Danish. Oh, KS says Danish. Gotcha. Senpakin. Later, my friend. Yes, Denmark. That's right. All right. Yeah, we're going to start winding this down. We just hit the hour mark. KK says, I saw Iron Maiden and Metallica in Rome. I'll send you pictures from my university bands, heavy and death metal. Oh, yeah. Per Conservator says Camelot, Sonata, Arctica, Halloween, Hammerfall, Priest, Maiden. Well, there's a lot of them. But I'm sure that there are a lot of them also that we, in the U.S. at least, have not had exposure to. Just, you know, for whatever, maybe they're a little smaller band. And, you know, I know there's probably a ton of U.S. bands that, you know what I mean, haven't toured around and been outside of the U.S., that sort of thing. But never thought about getting music recommendations. And so now I'm looking forward to that. The caps lock's here. It says, well, dang it, I came in right at the end. Well, I'm glad you made it. For a minute, you made it long enough to say hi. Here, dude, Nightwish. Oh, I'm learning stuff. KK says, don't forget you have the boss. We have old Bruce. Yep. Right on. Caps lock, at least there's that. Yeah, I've been battling a little internet issues here, so it's freezing and thawing and yeah. Anyway, guys, I gotta begin to wrap this up. Thanks a lot for tuning in. If you guys got anything to throw down here real quick, do it now. Now's the time. Now's the time. Yeah, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in to this Wednesday Live, the Wednesday before Christmas. And with that being said, I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that sort of thing. And I hope you guys all, you know, are able to enjoy some time with whatever you can with friends, family, all that sort of stuff. I really wish each and every one of you the best. Let's see. Patty says, okay, not really into metal, but I'm into indie guitar bands, new wave. Fontaine's DC out of Dublin, absolutely stunning live. Saw them back in February. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I just like music recommendations. Like, I like, mainly what I listen to is country, metal, rock, you know, that sort of thing. But I really can listen to about any of it. I just like recommendations. Hairy Dude, yeah. Oh, KK, to the Hairy Dude. Caps Lock, Merry Christmas. Okay. Cass says you should come to my place to live stream and use the green screen to make it look like you're still at your place. That would be funny. Just take this picture right here. Oh, that would be funny. Hairy Dude says, cheers, folks. Stay safe. Catch you all later. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Donna's here. Donna says, Merry Christmas to all of you. Merry Christmas, Donna. Gina says, happy holidays, all. Lynn, happy holidays. Donna, the Gallows. Yes, I've heard of them. Per Conservator, same to you, Jeff, Gina, and Haley. Right on, guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks again. Again, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We'll see you guys next week. Next week we'll be on Facebook, the last live stream of 2020. Then we go into 2021. Oh boy. KK, I hope you feel fine, all of you people. Love from Greece, the USA. Take care, brothers. See you, Jeff. Right on, KK. We'll talk to you guys later. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. If I can end this. I didn't hit the button.